for one, are looking for the next big trade here, what the next big layer one is, and starting to look at this stuff that's got pretty discounted. You know, when Solana's near the highs, many of these are near the lows. And it's like, okay, time to start doing some work. For me, I think the big game that I'm looking at is usually there's a chosen group of four, you know, the four horsemen, the ones that get chosen for the next cycle. If you remember last cycle, it was Avalanche, Polygon, Luna, Solana. They were the kind of, that was the big race where there's huge gains because they got sold off. They were all like, ETH was sold off as soon as it had its ICO as well. They came off like 70%. They kind of stabilized. And then as the market regime changed, the capital came in. I'm really eyeing I'm doing a lot of charts of one versus another, trying to figure out, okay, what is strong once you filter out market movements. But that feels like that's a big game. And it feels like it's probably a layer one game because they're bigger. My current view is it's probably, and again, I don't know, don't really have an insight, but I'm guessing it's something like Avalanche. Even though it was last cycle token, they seem to be doing interesting stuff. Sui and Aptos, because they are, you know, a whole different kind of ecosystem, but all of these have this kind of high LDV, low float. I think Monad has not come to market yet. That's another one. Maybe Near. I don't know.
Solana has made quite a splash in the cryptocurrency market, and in 2023, it has established itself as the best performing digital asset. Cryptocurrency traders and investors are now on the lookout for the next Solana, as the digital asset has made huge waves in 2023, emerging as the top performer. In his recent hunt for an emerging Layer 1 token that could have the potential to lead the market in this cycle, renowned trading expert Raoul Pal seemed to have found his bet in the bull market. Sui Network is the revolutionary, super fast, super efficient all-blockchain L1 ecosystem that is looking for signs for the next big L1 mover. However, he revealed that he has a seat on the Sui Foundation board of directors and added that he is analyzing all major tokens for the next Solana-like opportunity, whatever that may be. He also added that he was paying attention to signs of the next big L1 mover. According to him, Sui looks like one of them. He is interested in projects that aim to scale Web3 to billions of people, adding that fundamentals are the key to crypto gains in the next 5 to 10 years. He highlighted aspects of Sui that could lead to bullish market performance. His bullish case is attributed to Sui's fundamentals and technical analysis compared to other native Layer 1 tokens. The fundamental analysis is primarily based on the idea of being able to efficiently scale Web3 to billions of people. At the same time, the price charts suggest that Sui may be undervalued relative to its peers and ripe for a breakout, according to the analysis. The most important cryptocurrencies in the next bull cycle will be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, coined respectively. However, this is a very ambitious prediction, as Aptos, Sui, Avalanche, and many other competitors also dream of the same. Moreover, Solana's TVL is not increasing as fast as its price. A significant portion of network applications are migrating to competing networks, among other issues. According to Raoul Pal, one of these four coins will become the next Solana in this cycle. Before we move forward, if you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and the overall crypto market.
If you speak to younger people in this space, the more Bitcoin goes up and the more you see this lag of alts, the more they say, well, what's the point of owning Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana? I can't make the returns. Because they're a 32-year-old, they've got $10,000 saved up. They're like, a 3 or 4x in Bitcoin just doesn't move the dial for me. I can't buy a house. I can't do anything. I mean, you and I talked about this a bit in Australia. It's like they're forced out the risk curve, which is why memes have been so big. But once alts start to move, it feels like that capital gets recycled into those. And if you go back and look at 2017, alts didn't bottom until, 2016 the market bottomed, but 2017 alts bottomed. So a year later, so the equivalent of 2025 this year. Also in 2020, the same thing. They bottomed later, before after Bitcoin. So maybe there's a delay in alts versus Bitcoin by maybe 12 months. And maybe that is something we haven't kind of factored in.
Paul highlighted the market phases, calling the current boring zone almost complete and anticipating the transition to the banana zone, where significant market activity is expected. He predicted a 10x increase in altcoin market cap, excluding Ethereum, mirroring the trends of the 2016-17 cryptocurrency bull market. Savvy Finance highlighted that a major altcoin season known for significant price increases in market enthusiasm is just around the corner. This is the period where altcoins will gain the most, as it is about the powerful transition that will occur after 2020. Paul predicts that Ethereum and especially Solana will outperform Bitcoin, with Solana potentially seeing the most substantial gains in the next market cycle. According to Raoul Pal, we are at the dawn of the banana zone, a promising phase for altcoins, where Solana is likely to lead the way. He notes that while these opportunities take time to develop, they can offer huge rewards. With this year's elections, things will change around Q4 when the market turns bullish. He also noted that the biggest game is the altcoin season or banana zone, referring to massive altcoin rallies and parabolic price charts. Bitcoin continues to dominate with a 52% market share. For the altcoin season to begin, this share needs to drop to an average level of 40%, as was the case during the last cycle. Paul predicts that Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin and Solana will outperform both. He highlighted Solana's strong chart patterns and low volatility as indicators of high profit potential. Paul estimates suggest that Solana will outperform in the next cycle. While he showed his enthusiasm for Solana, he also said that he has not given up on Bitcoin and is willing to buy the dip for Q4 profits. The possibility of Ethereum and Solana's ETFs getting approved could lead to a surge in demand for these altcoins. Investment managers such as Van Eck and 21 Shares have filed applications for such ETFs which, if approved, could attract new capital to the market. According to Paul, the best way to understand how markets work is to travel through the banana zone and beyond. Through disciplined portfolio management techniques, he advises investors to be patient, take a long-term view, and be careful with their money. Paul warns investors against making hasty judgments based on media hype. He recommends avoiding leverage, investing primarily in the 3 to 5 tokens with the largest market cap and allocating 10% to higher risk altcoins. Paul predicted that the total market capitalization of the cryptocurrency industry could grow from $2.5 trillion to $100 trillion in less than a decade. If the market maintains a steady growth rate and continues to evolve at a rapid pace, its market cap could increase by as much as 44 times. The analyst based his $100 trillion market cap on the adoption rate of the cryptocurrency industry, noting that the growing number of cryptocurrency users will have a massive impact on the market value. He revealed that the goal should be to maximize investment opportunities without getting dragged into tribal or philosophical debates. He emphasized that since the cryptocurrency market could reach a market cap of $100 trillion, there is no need to take excessive investment risks. Instead, investors should balance risk and opportunity, using appropriate portfolio management strategies to effectively capture most of the market gains.